What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 23rd Garage. Today we are going to do our final video on the 2016 Mustang 5.0 here. I was going to do a video with Mike when he came down here, but we decided we need to just go ahead and put this video out there. We're gonna throw Mike in on another video, so I think it's gonna work out better that way. Anyways, what we need to do today, we need to detail the car, and we need to get a list of everything that we did and everything that we bought from Paul. I think he has all that in his little database, so we'll get with him on that. And so for now, we're going to detail it, clean it up, and then we'll do a little walk around for you guys and do a price breakdown. So hope you guys enjoy it.
What are you doing, Yuri?
Well, you know, sometimes you forget to put everything back.
Yeah, when you try to do this, when you try to help people out, you know,
Your car just breaks.
Yeah. Some minor inconveniences may have happened today. Ben, explain what happened.
Well, Yuri needed to borrow my charger from my McLaren. And we took off the battery terminals, put them back on, and every light on the dash.
But I need my lithium-ion battery charged because we got to get the F80 going.
Look, it even raised the front end up. I don't know why.
Dang. He likes it. You see that? He don't like it. Yeah, I forgot to stick this in. See, most people would have just let it go. You know, I already got the fender liner on. They're gonna be like, ah, it's a lot of work, but not us.
His middle name is most people.
All right, so what we have to do, we need to put it on the lift anyways, because I want you to go under the, over everything underneath, like dead. I want to go over every single bolt that we messed with on this car before we let it go. Airbag light didn't come on today, so hopefully it doesn't come back. So we're gonna put it up on the lift. We're gonna pop off the fender liners, and we're gonna put the foams back in, and then we'll make sure everything's tight underneath. We'll go over the car. We'll make sure everything's roadworthy, and that's it. Mike's gonna come get it. And we have a little update on the Nissan. You know, we got some stuff going on. Dad went down to Bohannon's and got everything that we need. Well, most everything. Already, look at that. Fuel cap's on, rear bumper's on, roof airbags on.
Where'd you get airbags, sir?
What? What about the seat belts? Did you send those out already?
We sent those out yesterday, actually.
Nice.
Safety restore.
Yesterday.
Safety restore.
You need to change door too.
Yeah, and rocker.
Check this door out. He got the same color and everything, and you gotta
Same
trim it out
color.
on the inside.
Just gotta buff it.
Just a new paint.
That's literally all that's left. And then this, of course, remember we just noticed this.
Well, there's like
Right
a
here.
weird little dent there.
That's where it peeled that bumper back, you know? It kind of bent it right there. It's not a big deal, though.
You're selling the car, you need to be like, yeah, nice car.
Yeah, beautiful car, wonderful car. Take a look. We have donuts in the office.
Look, nitrogen filled tires. That's like a $1,600 upgrade right there.
Yeah, from the dealer, if you add the nitrogen into the tires, I think it's like $500 per wheel because it never goes flat even if you pop it.
Nitrogen.
That's facts.
Yeah.
It's like helium. And helium, you guys know helium, it's very strong. It's one of the heaviest gases in the entire world, in the entire universe. Heaviest gas. Nate, we have an issue.
What's that?
We have a little issue.
Just take it up.
Look at the grease right there.
Where at?
Right there.
Let's just sell this one to
That's
Volvo.
axle grease. That means we got more work to do.
Trying to buy nothing in this thing.
Well, we just need the boot, not the actual axle.
Nah, we need to put the whole axle on it. That one has 49K miles.
Is it interchangeable?
Yeah.
It's a little rusty, though.
How
I
do
don't
we know
know.
if this is the right one?
It's kind of a little rusty, or what do you think? About $5-6 for it?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, this boot looks good.
It's the right side.
But Nate, we need the left side.
But that's the right side.
I know, but we need the left side.
That's the right one, bro.
But we need the left one.
That's the right one.
But how many times I gotta tell you we need the left
I know we need the left one, and that's the right one.
But I don't want the right one. I want the left one.
Yeah.
You see him, amigo?
Oh man,
Got a little grease.
that's a big job.
This is big damage, yeah. This is big damage. Gotta make sure everything
what
is
about this?
perfect.
Son.
Hey, don't. All right, so anytime you want to get an axle out, you have to use something called leverage. And you want to get your levering device, which in this case is a crowbar. Look, you want to get it in like tight between the diff and the axle. Did it split?
I don't know.
There we go. I'd say she did. I hope no diff fluid comes out. Hey, look how long she is, mate. Come on. That's a tight fit.
They look different. That one looks a little bit beefier.
It's not even the same axle. Ben, see, I'm telling you, Ben is such a liar when it comes to stuff like axles and whatnot. That's not the same axle.
Something different about it.
Something real different about it.
That's weird.
Look how much more beefier this one is. See, Ben, he's got a crappier Mustang versus Mike's got the beast Mustang right here. Now we can't be sticking the smaller axle in there because
The only difference, oh no, maybe this is the wrong side. Maybe one side has a longer shank here.
could very well be possible.
That's the only problem I can see is that.
I know nothing about these Mustangs. I know you guys are all gonna get mad at me for this because, you know, hammer on hammer crimes are out of control, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And besides, this ain't even a hammer. This is, I don't even know what this thing is. And this is not good to do. Don't ever do
Shield
this.
your eyes, man.
Don't ever do this.
Put your safety squints on.
But you see how nice and solid that is?
Yeah.
See that connection? Hey, about 20 years ago, Grandpa, he did exactly what I just did, and it shot a piece of the hammer into that vein right there. Went all the way inside the vein, traveled up into his heart. When it reached his heart, it turned around, came all the way back.
Got scared.
All right, let's go. You know, I was just, just cleaning her up a little bit. Hey, y'all be out there hating on V-Tune, talking about V-Tune be chopping Mustangs. Where would we get an axle with 16K miles if not for V-Tune? Where? At your mom's house? Doubt it. Anytime you're cleaning up one of these things right here, anything that's inside of a circular hole and has a seal, you always want to twist. You twist. You never go this way. That's bad. You always want to twist, because what that does is that puts all the lines this way in line with the seal. So you don't have lines this way. If you have lines this way, you could have potential leaks. So as you guys can see, we have our shaft looking mighty nice.
Got
Nice
that
and shiny.
lube on there too. It's gonna slip right in.
Yeah, got that lube on there. It's gonna go right in there. Shouldn't have no issues. Now we are ready to go ahead and install it. And you might be wondering why I'm struggling. It's because I ain't gonna shy away from mileage.
Look at that.
So we got the new axle on and everything is all back assembled. Is that the right way to say it? All assembled back together in one piece. So now what I want to do, I want to go ahead and jack the car up just a little bit more. That way we can walk up under it and go around and make sure that all the bolts are tight, make sure that everything is in its spot, make sure that there's nothing flapping around, nothing hanging off, and make sure that it's safe. So I'm gonna jack it up real quick and take a look. All right, so right off the bat, we've got a bit of a water leak here in the coolant lines, and you gotta be careful with this stuff right here. When you have a leak in your coolant lines, you could lose all your antifreeze and your motor could blow up. So we definitely need to address that, and probably have to put some more antifreeze in there. Let's keep on going. Let's see here. Got this little ball connection here. Bit of rust, no big deal. Oil's not leaking, that's a good sign. You know it ain't no BMW. What else we got going on here? All right, so we need to get a socket. Dang, look at this thing though, that is nice. What car do you know has this big, smooth engine cover?
Volkswagen Jetta.
Okay, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
McLaren, Ferrari, Porsche, every car out there. This is why you always want to put this thing up on a lift and check. Because right here, we're missing a couple of clips. I think that we'll be able to find it here in this here assortment. Those. From what I can see, there is nothing else missing. Everything is nice and tight, ready to go. The bottom of the car is complete. So now what we need to do, we need to run down to alignment. We have to redo the alignment because anytime you remove something like a spindle or any control arm or anything to do with the suspension, you have to redo the alignment. Even if you didn't mess with like stuff like these alignment bolts, where are they at? Right here. If you look right here, these are alignment bolts. Even if you didn't take those loose, if you take a control arm off or a spindle or a shock or anything, you have to do alignment again. So we're gonna run it down to alignment, drop it off. So while the Mustang is at the alignment shop, we are going to go ahead and start the bodywork process on the Bronco. What needs to happen right now, we need to remove the fenders and go ahead and strip all the moldings and the handles off of the doors, as well as the little stickers there at the bottom.
How's it drive?
Oh, it drives beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous.
What did they say at the alignment place?
They said it's good. They lined it up and we're good to go. He showed me the printout and it's got like some camber issues in the front, but he said that's because of the shocks. It has aftermarket lowering shocks on there, so they can't do anything about that. And he said it's not gonna bother it, so we're not worried about that.
That's actually gonna make it better on the track.
I don't know nothing about it, but I do know that the last thing that we need to do to this car is to polish it out, and we do that dead last because you know, you want the car to be like really shiny, really clean at the end. You know, you don't want to be putting fingerprints on it, you don't want to be working on it, you don't want to be driving it down the road. You want it to be completely done before you put the polish on it. So we got the airbag light off, we've got that axle repaired, we've got everything bolted on, everything's clipped in. The last step is to polish it and tell Mike to get his plane ticket. So super excited about that. Finally getting this thing out of here after like a whole entire year. It's finally going to be going home to its owner and enjoyed. All right, so I'm not going to do a very detailed parts list and labor breakdown simply because we don't need the competition horning in on our prices, but we'll give you a rough idea of everything. So we replaced the hood, the front bumper cover, the headlights, the core support. We replaced all the cooling components, that's radiators, fans, AC compressor, not compressor, AC condenser. We also replaced both the frame rails, basically the entire front end of this car. Everything besides the motor, literally. The motor and the upper aprons is the only thing we didn't replace, and little stuff like brake lines and that, you know, stuff that was
like
not damaged.
The rebar too, right?
Replaced the rebar, all the plastics in the front, just basically everything on this entire front end we replaced, as well as the quarter panel, the deck lid, rear tail light, rear axle, and I believe that's it. Roughly $7 grand for all the parts. That's the entire front end and half of the back end, and around $5 grand for labor. So in my opinion, that's a really good deal. Like, you're not going to be able to get this car rebuilt for that by anyone for that kind of money, and especially since, you know, how bad it was. And then for all you lamos that are going to be saying, oh, it wasn't worth it, it wasn't. It actually was, because if you think about it, this car, he already had it and it was done, and then it got destroyed. That means he doesn't have it. And for 14 grand, you're not going to go buy this car. You see what I'm saying? So by rebuilding it, you basically got the car back, or you could have tried to selling the motor and getting, you know, I don't know, what are you going to get for that motor? 8 grand?
If that, honestly.
If that. So like there was nothing left to sell off of it besides the motor and transmission, which with the motor and transmission, you probably get max 8 grand together. If you're even gonna get that. I mean, 90,000 miles, you still actually could get some good money for it. But why would you want to go that route when you can get it rebuilt and have it? And it's a beautiful looking car. It's a good color scheme. It's a good spec. And it's a manual, most importantly. Like, that's why I love this car. All right, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the rebuild on this 2016 Ford Mustang GT, and also let me know what you guys think about the price that we charged Mike. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And also stay tuned. We will be getting a live reaction out of Mike when he comes to pick up the car, so it'll be in one of our future videos. Stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.